Hey Pitmasters, what is up? Today we're going to make flank steak fajitas with homemade tortillas. I have this beautiful grain-fed American flank steak, which we are going to marinate. I'm going to keep the marinade simple because we want to let the beef speak for itself. We're slicing up 2 red onions. We'll add that to our steak. 2 cloves of garlic, which we're also going to chop fine. Also going to add this to our steak. Spread it out. We're going to take juice of half a lemon. Drizzle that onto our steak. A little bit of parsley. Add that to our marinade. And of course, salt, black pepper, a little bit of olive oil. I'll mix that up and rub that in. Make sure that we have this on both sides of the steak. And again, a bit of crushed black pepper. I will let this sit in the fridge until we are done with making our tortillas. It's time to make our tortilla dough. We'll start off with 2 cups flour. Now the good thing is that we're able to add fat. I have some pork lard here. I will take about, well, let's say 2 tablespoons. We're going to put it in our flour and we're going to pinch it until it becomes flaky and is being absorbed by the dough. You can see that the fat has almost disappeared. It's become almost like a grainy structure into the flour. Now we're going to slowly add water. Basically we're going to need 375 milliliters of water, but we're going to take it slow, add it and look at the consistency of the dough to see how much we actually need. Don't forget to add a pinch of salt like me. I start working the flour and the dough until you get the right consistency. And we're working the dough and working it until we get a smooth, stretchy consistency. Heating it up with the palm of our hands, turning it soft. Now if you feel that your dough is too dry, just make your hands a little wet. Start working it again. If you feel that your dough is too sticky, just add a little bit of flour and start working it again. This is the way to make your dough absolutely perfect. We got a beautiful consistency in our dough. So we'll roll it up until it looks like a rolling pin. And now we're going to take off little bowls, like golf ball size bowls. We'll set our dough aside and let it rest under some cling film while we fire up a barbecue. We'll put in 2 fire starters, light them up, put in the chimney, and of course we're going to put in our charcoal. We got Kamado Joe Blick block, dump that in. While our barbecue is coming up to temperature, we're going to make a guacamole. This is a ripe avocado. We're going to cut into it, open it up, tap the core, twist it, and remove the seed. I'm taking my fork to get out the meat. We're going to crush the avocado. Now you have 2 options. Either you want to leave it chunky or you want to make it real fine. In this case we're going to make it real fine with almost no texture. There we go. We'll chop a tomato, take out the core. We'll add that tomato to the avocado. Now we're going to take half an onion and slice that fine as well. Add that to the avocado, 1 garlic clove. I'm going to turn that into a puree. Add a bit of salt and take the point of your knife and smash it into a puree. Add this to the avocados. We'll add the juice of half a lemon, black pepper. We're mixing it up and it's turning into a beautiful guacamole. Let's do a quick taste test. Perfectly balanced. Absolutely gorgeous. It doesn't need another thing. So we'll set this aside, set up our barbecue to grill, and then start on our salsa. Because we're going to do a hot cook, I want to add more charcoal. There we go, that should be enough. We'll put it on the grill grate and a flat top grilling surface for our tortillas. For our salsa, we're going to chop 4 tomatoes. We're going to keep our salsa simple. I'm not going to add any onions, but we are going to add parsley, a bit of lemon juice, some chives, and the chives will replace the onion. 1 chili. Going to take out those seeds. Now someone once commented that there's no heat in the seeds. So what better way to find out than eat one, right? There's definitely heat in the seeds. Definitely, I can tell you. So let's slice these fine. Now, depending on how hot you like your salsa, you can add your chilies. We'll add a little bit of salt, a little bit of black pepper, and a little bit of olive oil. Mix that up. That looks like a good salsa, right? We take our rolling pin and we're going to make our tortillas. So one by one we're going to take these balls and with our hands we're going to spread it out. And look at how soft and velvety they become. That's because of the lard. I'm going to make it really thin. Use your hand to support the tortilla and you can almost see my fingers through the tortilla. I'm going to put it on a grill plate. Keep an eye on it because it will burn quickly at this temperature. Flip. And you can almost hear the fat rendering. So we'll keep these in a towel until we're going to eat them. Wow, the smell of that marinade, absolutely fantastic. Gorgeous. So let's scrape off the marinade. Clean off the steak a little bit. We're going to cook this on a grill plate because we want a thick, heavy sear on it. We're using some of that pork fat, squeezing it and greasing up the grill plate. The steak goes on. We got a nice bit of sear going on right there. You can't miss that sizzle. We're going to flip that steak around. Let's see if we got that nice golden crust. Oh, we're getting closer. We're just going to flip her around. And we'll do that a couple of times. And again, we have some beautiful caramelization on the outside of our steak. And it feels about right, so we're taking it off the grill. I'm going to let it rest. The magical moment is here. Time to slice into this beautiful flank steak. Look at that. That looks really good. But it can look good, but what does it taste like? Oh, that is delicious. And this is specifically what I like about these cheaper cuts. You get maximum amount of flavor. And for a dish like this, that is absolutely perfect. We'll slice this whole thing up and then build up our fajitas. So we got this beautiful tortilla and we're going to make a base with guacamole. And we'll put in a few of these strips of our gorgeous flank steak. And then of course our spicy salsa. Wow, this looks so good. Let's bite into it. Whoa. The guacamole makes it all creamy, and then our salsa, which is really spicy, it just gives it that little pop with the beef flavor, strong, heavy. I absolutely love it. It's a great recipe, give it a try. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I did eating that fajita. Man, it's fantastic. Leave me a big thumbs up, a comment down below, and if you want to support us, go to our sponsor button or to our Patreon page. And I want to say a big thank you to Steve Bradshaw and Dwight Turner for pledging more than $10 on Patreon. So thank you very much.